hadn't gone and changed.
Filling up the space, my brush creates a certain face, taking center stage. A man I once knew, like a half-remembered dream, in the corner of my memory. That very man escapes my view. Though I can't be sure of when it happened, the face I knew had almost changed completely. I'm still certain if you had just remained yourself, the way you used to be when you met me, maybe the life we knew would have had room for two. But it's too late since that man I knew is gone, withdrawn. Now this isn't to say that I miss the way that you look, the way you looked at me. I found you captivating, so I think the research of you slowly filling up the room. Before I knew, your face wasn't the prize, but I saw a spark in your eye. What I want to capture is the person who you were. Never mind that now, we both made that error. You know me and you, since we couldn't see it in the fireplace. Your portrait burns, smoke fills the space. When I turn to look, you say, I hate this face. I recall that day that I saw something ugly, certainly, but it was not your face. Sure.